You've done that before too. Hi
No,
everyone.
no.
I know you do the countdown and it still says go live up there. Anyway, I'm a dork and this is my lovely dork of a wife, Ali.
Yeah,
I'm Greg.
we're dorks together. Cheers.
Twin dorks.
Yeah, we're okay with that too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because you can laugh at yourself and each other and not be insulted or hurt. Nice, 111. Yeah, we're running a little late. I had to talk over some big news with Ali beforehand, and I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it in a little bit. But welcome to In5d Global Predictions with my beautiful wife Ali and myself, Greg. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask us, be sure you put them in all uppercase so we can see them in the chat. And how was your day, honey? I see you rocking already. So
Bit painful right now, but I'll be all right. Yeah, I went car shopping for Mum because obviously we have to look around first to see what's available. So we're not ordering anything, just having a look. And do you know what? Every car dealership was trying to push electric cars to the point of hard selling. Really hard selling. My mum's a little old lady. Well, she's not. She's feisty. But they don't know that. So she's going, I've bought my PIP and I need a new mobility car. And, what have you got available? And it's like, we've got this lovely car here. And she said, is it automatic? Yeah, it's an electric automatic. She said, I don't want electric. Well, why not? There's nothing wrong with electric. It's where do you come from? And it was basically just really hard selling. And she said, and this is in 2 dealerships. And in the end, I thought, Mum, we're just going to go home. We're going to get up all the cars that are available to you for whatever price, because it goes up to, as you know, 2,000. Some of them more. So we found one that I think will be suitable for Mum, so she can fit her mobility scooter in there. So I think we found one. She's just got to find out more details and have a test drive of it.
Okay. All right. Well, I think the push, there's like this nefarious push for 15-minute cities, and they want the electric. They want to keep you contained in an area. If you have a gas car, you can go further than the allotted miles that you can get on an electric car.
I believe that's what's happening. Yeah. Yeah. And they've got loads of electric cars that nobody wants. They're just standing there.
Yeah.
So,
and what are they going to do with the batteries? These lithium batteries. What are you going to do with them?
Ridiculous.
First one in was Chrissy. I'm here this week and I'm early.
Hey, Chrissy. We missed you in class, Chrissy.
And I said, you beat me here, Chris. She did. She got here early. And Leanne is next to check in. How are you, Leanne? Starfeather. Kimberly.
Hello, lovely.
Uninsurable.
Elizabeth, hello.
This is a new name. Hi, another Elizabeth. Elizabeth Marie Christ. Whoop! It's raining outside. Hi, lovies.
Yay!
It's nice. A nice summer rain is nice, as long as it's not raining for a week or a month. But an occasional rain in the summertime, it's nice. That smell of just freshness, I think. Yeah.
Well, Donna, she's a moderator on here. A little spanner next to her, so you must.
Oh, that's got to be.
She must be somebody who was here before.
Yeah, that's got to be Elizabeth Namaste. She changed her name.
Oh, yeah.
It's got. Yeah. Good catch. Just started storming here. Says Chrissy. We haven't had hardly. Well, that's good then. It's good that you got a little rain.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Ohio. Finally seeing some rain. Hi to Serious Love. Thank you for joining us. Love, 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 love.
Hello. And love, 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 love back at you. Yes.
Love the love. It's contagious.
It is.
Oh, we are. We are.
We are family. We are spiritual family.
Ali was a little late, but it's okay. I'm to blame also because I had so much I had to talk to her about before we came on. Is this related to you or me? I dork. I love
you.
Love it.
Yeah. That's what we call each other, dogs.
We do, because we are, and we admit it. There's Lisa, Jeremiah. How are you? You're both glowing, radiant. Aw, I bet you are too.
Yeah.
Hi to Lilith.
Hello, Lilith.
Dork says riding in an electric car is like standing in a microwave. Yeah.
Yes.
Linda Winger, we have no food. We have no food to talk about.
Sausages. I had sausages tonight. I had chipolata sausages, so I just put that in there. Yeah, that's what I had.
I'll have to make you some Polish and Italian sausage when I get there.
Okay. All right. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. Hi, Laurie. I've got to stop rocking. I've got to stop rocking. I need to consciously be aware to stop rocking.
Linda missed your class too.
Yeah, we missed you, Linda. They did amazing. Can I just say that?
Sure.
We were doing, the class was about email readings. It was about email readings and doing readings with the name. And so, I got a few people to message me, inbox me, just an email address. And the email address couldn't have a name on it. It was like a nicknamey thing. And then I got everybody in the class to send me a message with a made-up name, like a nickname, something that they had as a child or something like that. And they all sent me nicknames, and I wrote them out on little slips of paper. And I got them all, and they was all sitting in the class, and I said, right, get ready. And I held up a piece of paper with somebody's email address or a nickname. And I said, write down wherever you get. I want it to be the most obscure thing ever, okay? Something that is ridiculous. I want you to write it down, everything. And it was hit after hit after hit after hit. Hit means to me they got it. And so they really did amazing with names and with the email addresses. The email addresses, they found it a little bit harder. And I think that was because they were trying to logically work out why someone chose that name for an email. And so you've got to switch off that logic completely with this and go with it.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. And sounds like everybody in the class had fun.
Well, every time I do a class and I give the 15 weeks, and I say you're gonna, this is the first week, second week, and I go through everything of what they're going to be doing, and they look at me and they go, I can't do that. I can't do that. You say the first, this is it. I can't do that. And by the end of it, they've done it, and they're so proud of themselves after every single class. And so they don't know how far they can. People in general don't know how you can use your power, and you don't need to have tarot cards. Really, you don't need to have anything. You can just get through anything. Using your psychic awareness every single moment of every day. When you're driving a car, you don't get out and measure between two cars to know if your car's going to fit through. You feel it. It's a sense. You know, when you walk into a room and there's been an argument, there's an atmosphere, there's an energy that you know. And so, you know, we take all this for granted and think it's bad, but it's a natural thing. We're naturally aware of our mum when we're in the womb. You know, we're in tune with mum. So if mum's a very upset or angry person, that baby, when it's born, is going to have anger in their energy. It just is. So the calmer you are in your kind of pregnancy, the calmer your baby is. That doesn't always fit, I know, but sometimes that is it can make it a thing. Just my opinion, but
So why aren't your daughters dorks too then?
they are. I love you girls. I do. But we are all dorks. We all are, yes. My mum, she was talking about your diet, okay, the other day to someone. She said, "Oh, Greg's lost loads of weight. He's been on that chemo diet."
Oh, that's funny. Chemo diet.
I love you, Mum. I do.
Love you, Mom. Indeed. Oh, that's funny. Let's see, where were we here? Left off with Jeremiah. Hi, Jeremiah. The love is contagious, indeed.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
I love non-damaging lightning and yes. And it's okay if a thunderbolt hits nearby, grounds itself into the ground, and gives you that little jump. That's okay. It's exciting as long as no one's harmed or hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Vera joining us. Hi, Vera.
Hi, Vera.
See, that would have gave you away initially without the little moderator wrench. All the loves.
Yes.
She's
yes.
infamous for doing that. Ali, it's okay to rock. Do what you need to do. Take care of yourself.
Oh, thank you. I just feel as if I look like a complete and utter moron.
Well, that is regardless of whether you're rocking or not.
I know. I knew you was going to say that. But yeah, I know. It's a comfort for my body. I think my inner child is in pain, and I'm rocking my inner child. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Rocking the baby, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Yeah.
Hope you two lovebirds get to see each other in person soon. We do too. We were talking about that yesterday. Vera
I think I'm going to try and get my ticket and give it to Greg, I think, because I'm not going to be able to get over there, but you can here. So I'm going to see how we go with that.
Yeah. Hopefully the prices all come down a little. I don't know. We'll see. They're kind of expensive.
I know, love.
Yeah.
I know. I get it.
So Terry attended your class. Now, do they all, at the end of the 15 weeks, do they get like a certificate of completion or something?
I have offered it. Some people want one and some people don't, but I do print them out if they want them.
Okay.
I've sent them in the past. Yeah.
Linda and Terry are both looking forward to the pendulum class coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's not taught by me. That's taught by a lovely lady called Sharon Ives, and I had an amazing reading with Sharon. And all you do is ask the pendulum questions. That's kind of how it works.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Love you guys. Upgrade 101. Hi. Thank you for joining us. We love you too. Thanks for being here.
Oh.
Yes, the live show. Here's Susie. I love the thunderstorms too, says Susie. And Say hi to Mr. Susie for us. I have a question about
let us know if you keep questions. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Just to let you know that if Greg and I talk over each other, there is a little delay. So it's not a deliberate thing. Okay, so you'll find that we'll have to stop talking and allow the other person to talk and things like that. So it is what it is. I was just asking if there was any questions, and you came forward as spoke of a question. So that was.
I don't think it's a global predictions question. It's more like a, what's your opinion kind of thing. I have a question about our electromagnetic grid. Any thoughts on that, please? And thank you. Love you guys. Well, obviously the whole planet's connected by ley lines, and that is the grid. All these important monuments and structures were built on these ley lines. So that what I like doing though, with my In5d quantum tie-dye t-shirts, I put gemstones in all of the chakra colors. So whenever I use those particular colors when I'm tie-dyeing, I put gemstones into those dyes, and then I put a little quartz crystal sand, sprinkle some of that into the dye too, and that supercharges the dye, and it gets locked into the shirt. And before I send the shirts out, before I mail them out, I sprinkle, that's why I have this sand right here. I sprinkle sand. This is that 99.9% quartz crystal sand. I believe is Atlantean sand from here on Siesta Key. And I sprinkle that on the shirts. So that sand ends up going all around the world, helping to light up the grid with everyone, that all of us light workers. And these shirts have gone all over the world, from United States to Australia, so that's what we're doing. We're lighting up the grid. And, it can be the ley lines, but we are each our own generators as well. If you were to think of every awakened person as a person holding a candle, you would see the planet lit up with so many people that have awoken right now, more so now than ever before. And that's the grid that I prefer to focus on. Let's see what Ali has to say. In a minute, she's waving. But I'm seeing a question coming up right after that by iLearn. And hi, iLearn. Welcome to the chat. And she's asking, how much truth will Julian Assange reveal over the next year? And he got sent back to Australia. Yay for Julian Assange. I hope it's a lot of truth that comes out. We'll see. Let me write that down. And if anyone has questions, do it just like iLearn did. And we'll get to them ASAP. Generally, Jeremiah, you know this. Generally, this is global predictions, but I think we'll make an exception for you. And Chrissy, I can hardly wait for Wednesday's class. Hi to Debbie Hempele. How are you? Thanks for joining us. A bunch of restaurant chains are closing down. Yeah, they are. Why? Because they keep jacking the minimum wage, and they can't afford, and then people can't afford to go to McDonald's and pay $11 for a Big Mac value meal, or whatever the hell it works out to be. I made a post last week about, on Father's Day, this guy went to Five Guys burgers here in the States. He bought like 5 hamburgers. It came to $72, something like that. Crazy. Anyway, I see Ali is popping back. We'll see what she has to say, and then I'll be right back.
Okay, so I have a question about our electric Electromagnetic did thoughts on that. Was listening to what Greg said, and that to me just sounds right. We are all conductors of energy. We're made up of mostly water. Water is a conductor as well. So with people getting more spiritual and not taking as much crap from other people, what's happening is when somebody calls you names or makes you feel bad, criticizes you, what that energy does is it lowers your vibrational energy. Well, as you start to emerge spiritually, all of that vibrational energy is that gets a bigger and bigger conductor. The more and more people are kind of realizing their spirituality, realizing that they can't be around such negative people, and so they are choosing to put themselves first, to love themselves, and so it's like we're all becoming 5-dimensional, 6-dimensional energies, that is something that nobody can stop. It can't be stopped. So that's what I would just add to what Greg said.
All right. Thank you, my love. Let's see. I started working our way down here a little. Yeah, I think I left off here. And what I was saying about that, Susie, obviously, there's the minimum wage has raised
so
to
I think
what was that? That was weird. So yeah, the minimum wage in a lot of places has raised to $20, and people can't afford, and to afford to pay the minimum wage of $20, they all jack their prices up. On that post that I posted about the guy that spent $72 for his family on 5 hamburgers at Five Guys, I showed a picture of what the prices were 9 years ago, and they've almost doubled in 9 years. So it's just the hyperinflation here in the United States is out of control. So yeah, they can't afford to pay their employees because people aren't shopping and buying stuff anymore. So you're gonna see a lot more stores closing down, like restaurants closing down, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is such a shame. It really is.
It is. Hi to R. Andrews.
Steve Andrews worked at my job for 47 years, no problem, and quit Saturday. I'm worried.
I think that's a new name too. Hi, welcome aboard, R. Andrews, and send you lots of love, and hopefully another door opens up for you. That's what they say: when one door shuts, another opens, right? Hi to Angie Harrison. That's a new name too, joining us on Facebook.
I got the same message for you.
Okay, so if you guys could please put your questions in uppercase. Yeah, put them all in uppercase so we don't, because we're going to scroll back and hopefully I see that one. I wrote down your name and hopefully I catch it on and we'll be able to answer that. Kimberly says she's rocking with you. She has a herniated disc pinching a nerve. Yeah, it's a coping mechanism.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Kimberly. Can I put you on the healing list, Kimberly? We've started number 14 now.
Wow.
So can I put you on there?
It's a healing book
let me
now.
know.
It's not just a list, it's a book.
Yeah. True. Yeah. It's glitching worse now. Did you know, my love?
What?
It's glitching worse now. Like 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
Let's do this then. Let's try again. We'll do our test. I love you.
I love you.
So it's about 3 seconds. Okay.
It's worse than that sometimes.
Still. Yeah, I believe that. Linda says 40 live music venues have been pushed to close in Calgary in the past year or two. So they shut them down. They're not going to have them because of the economy. That's what I'm gathering you're saying there.
Yeah.
Upgrade 101. I love those shirts. Thank you. How do you feel about the grid being down by 30%? Do you believe it? CERN related? I don't believe it. Magnetic poles are shown to be going wonky. Well, that's been proven about the magnetic poles. There is a physical pole shift underway and spin underway for quite a while. We've talked about this in the past. Neither of us believe that that's going to be anything we have to worry about in our lifetimes. And even so, even if that did happen, what are you going to do about it? You can't do anything. Even if you are on the highest ground, like here in the United States, if you're in the Four Corners area, 5 miles above sea level, what are you going to do if you survive and nobody else does around you? It's not going to be pretty. So if, and I don't think it's going to happen, like I said, neither does Ali. If that happens in our lifetime, I don't see any. Yeah, you don't want to be around for it. You don't want to be one of the survivors. That's not going to be fun. It's going to be a horrible place to be in.
True. Hey, Melody.
McDonald's is a sickening place if people realize what kind of meat they were eating. So leave it to Linda to talk about food. Man, she's always talking about food whenever we're on here.
I know. I went there today, Linda. I went there today because I was outvoted. So that was that.
Aww.
So we had to go today. I had a chicken burger. But still, I think anything's dodgy.
Uninsurable says, I want to thank everyone for sending positive healing energy to my daughter's dad last week. He was dying of turbo cancer. He did pass away on Wednesday early in the morning. Well, hopefully all that love and healing energy helped ease and give him a smooth transition into the afterlife. Yeah. We're sorry to hear that news.
Yeah. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
5 years younger.
It might be my new wiggy thing. Thank you.
Okay, so in Pennsylvania, the minimum wage is still low there. It's only $9 an hour, but the prices are still high. That's even worse. Yeah. Hi to Sarah Ann. How are you? Thank you for joining us, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Angie's asking also, that's right. She asked it before, but now she put it in capitals. Appreciate that. We won't miss it this time. About unity consciousness. Sarah said she just finished messaging a friend who isn't doing so well. She's a healer herself who does wonderful work. Please add Renee onto the list. Thank you, my love.
Will do. I'm just adding Stuart Cat to the list here.
We got another cat. Starfeather said, can you add my dad's cat? He's very sick with some kind of infection now. His name is... Oh, that's the same one. Okay. Derp. I'm sorry. You were
yeah, that is Stuart Cat. I need to go back to Renee. Hold on.
Yeah.
Done that one. Okay, what was the other one? Renee. How do you spell that? RENEE. Yeah.
No,
Okay,
RENE.
no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you two ever felt you had a lifetime together as Vikings?
No.
Nah. I think the last time I was here, I was during the Spanish Inquisition. I don't think I've incarnated since then. But we were together in other lives before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Linda has a question about EBS. Check that out for you, Linda.
Okay.
I don't know, Gemini. And hi, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Is this Thursday the debate? And we have the answer. Yes. Okay, so there you go. I didn't know that. I might actually have to watch something on my computer. I don't have cable, but I'm sure it'll be on YouTube. Linda went to KFC today, so don't feel bad about McDonald's.
I wanted to go to KFC. They wanted to go to McDonald's. So, yeah.
McDonald's.
Oh, I know, love. I know it's the trigger for you, me saying it, but that's how I say it.
Do I look upset when you say McDonald's?
No, you just think you go into teasing mode.
Damn right I do.
And I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
So let me know if there's anybody else who wants to be on this healing list. Okay, it does work, guys. It does, really. So let me know. Isn't he handsome?
If you say so. I love your love goggles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're my Adonis.
My goddess. Yummy. Indeed.
I love your love goggles.
I don't need love goggles. Man, you're it. You do it for me. Period. Yep. You're
sorry, it. Everybody, we're getting slushy. We can't.
This used to be date night.
It did.
Yeah, so a little carries over occasionally. Anyway, Eileen has our first question. How much truth will Julian Assange reveal over the next year? Great question. And what I'm seeing is that they've done a number on him and his finances, but he's going to bounce back. He's going to bounce back. As a matter of fact, he's already hit the release of him. He's already building his plans for the future. He's got the strength card. It's coming. It's coming, baby. Yeah, bring it on. So he's gonna do what he can and say fuck the United States, which he should, because he didn't do anything wrong. He should have never been imprisoned to begin with. Of course, he had to plead guilty as part of the plea bargaining process, but that's all a bunch of shit. All he did was tell the truth, and you get arrested for that? Fuck that. Anyway, that's what I got. It's coming out. Yep.
Okay, so I got a clairvoyant message through when I saw him, and he was boarding a plane. The message I got was he's had to take a deal in order to get out, and I feel that is that he is gagged in a certain way. So he will be able to reveal some things, but there's a lot that he has got to say I will never speak about, or I'm done. So you may not see him much in the public eye. I do see a book, okay, and I feel that he may have he may be able to put some things in a book, but there is a big gag order around him, I believe. So I don't think he's going to be able to say as much as he wants. So that's what I get. And really, I think that man has done every. He has, you know, if it wasn't for Julian Assange, I don't believe that Trump would have got in the first place, and this whole thing wouldn't have, you know, started the movement, because Trump isn't just Trump, it's a movement. It's a movement of peace, and it's a movement of change, and it's a movement. And we've been, every single time you vote from one party to another party, politician party, you are looking for change. But it's like no good going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You had to have a person. Julian Assange showed us, you know, and here in England we're watching it as well, just because we have an opinion about what's happening in America, because it ricochets back to the UK because we are so close. So, you know, regarding Hillary, all that information that came out about Hillary at that perfect timing was the actual thing that actually catapulted Trump into there. This is just my opinion. So I believe, in my opinion, I think Julian needs to just go and live out his life and just enjoy the rest of it with his family. And, you know, he can be a spokesperson now again, but I just think he deserves peace. Just what I think.
It's all starting to come around too, like with all those Pizzagate, John Podesta, and all that shit that he uncovered. And it's all coming back through with all the trafficking that's going on. So you got to watch what I'm saying here. Certain things that you can't talk about. Yeah, it's all coming full circle, and he was right the whole time. And all that was with locking Assange away was damage control by the powers that be. Eventually, all this shit's coming out anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
So.
Can I also say there is a video going around of Stephen Baldwin, and I'm going to try and find it in the break. It was in the middle of it's a Nino Rodriguez. Love him. He shows a video clip, and he's talking to a guy called Alpha. Alpha was he has, you know, when they have expert witnesses. He is one of those, and he top in the military and police and things, so he's got good credentials. So anyway, he plays this video of Stephen Baldwin, and Stephen Baldwin is having a meltdown, and he is, and a lot of the celebrities are. So if you watch all of this, everybody is going nuts. But Stephen said that Hollywood, the elites have been infiltrated. People from the past are coming back in. He mentioned in one of his videos Jim Caviezel, and he's also saying about, you know, that get ready for to become a ghost, or get ready to, you know. So it's worth a watch, and I hope I can find it. But yeah, so this Julian Assange thing, I think there's a whole bigger plan. It's all being revealed, and this is the start of the wheels turning for all the change that we've been waiting for. I think it's massive. It's not a little thing, it's massive.
That part about the ghosts is very intriguing. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Jeremiah, I don't know, you were off or away or something like that. I told him generally we don't do these kind of questions, but we'll do it this time for Jeremiah. How will Native American flute go for me? And I think it's going to go really quite well. It's going to be some interesting cards I got for you, Jeremiah. I think that Well, you got the high priestess here. There you go. And so you're going to be basically channeling sacred knowledge when you're playing that. You're going to be getting like downloads, right? And sharing that gift with others. But I see something else happening. There's a chance it's going to lead you to something else, maybe a different instrument or some other way of applying that somehow. But yeah, it's going to go fantastically well for you. So keep doing what you're doing, my friend. You know, you're creating magic with your flute. That's what I got.
Jeremiah. So I got some lovely cards for you. I feel that this gives you peace. To play an instrument has really helped you, and it will continue to help you. It will also bring about some confidence building, and this is for other people who have got, you know, it's like either depression or it's like they need to find peace in their heart. This is going to help them. So you doing what you do, it's like it's the spirit is so proud of you. They're so proud of you. They are just realizing, you know, the big heart that you have. Okay, so it's the love vibrational energy. Every time you play, there is this heartfelt energy. It is going to open doors for you. So watch out. It's like this is the start of something. So I agree with Greg. This is just the start. There's something else that is going to be coming. That is you're going to enjoy even better than the flute. So yes, that's what I get.
Yeah, some. I mean, he got the death card for his last card. Something big is going to be happening with that. It's going to, it's like rock your world, Jeremiah. It's going to be a fantastic new beginning for you.
Yeah.
Angie's asking in all uppercase letters. Thanks for reposting that, Angie. Do you think we'll achieve?
Thank you, Angie.
Achieve conscious. I'm guessing that's unity consciousness this year, right? Is that what you were asking the first? I think that's.
I believe so.
It just said consciousness, but I'm guessing it's probably. I mean, because we're all conscious, right? Unless you're in a coma or brain dead, everyone's conscious. So, will it happen this year, though? Let's take a peek at what the cards have to say. This year, no, unfortunately, because there's, those that are pulling the strings, that are working against humanity's best interests. They're still pulling shit on us. As long as they're putting that shit out there and we're distracted, we can't truly focus on what it is that we need to do to reach that level of consciousness. So, yeah, I mean, and that's where we have to use the tools that we have for ourselves and put those tools together, right? Meditation, grounding, staying in high vibration, doing high vibrational things, staying away from toxic people, so on and so forth. But once we do that, we'll be okay. But, and for those who have been doing what they're doing, their day's coming. But in the meanwhile, just stay in that flow, stay in that centered and in that flow of high vibration. This year, no, but we're heading in the right direction. Okay. Wish I had better news for you on that, but hang in there. We are heading in that right direction. Let's see what Ali has. Whoops.
Okay, so there has since since the pandemic, since then, there has been over, this is what my guys have just told me, half the amount of extra people gaining their spirituality. It was a massive awakening. So I feel that what they were actually planning backfired in a massive way. And each time that something big happens, either in politics or, something that happens that can trigger us and to make us angry, what it's actually doing is opening ourselves up to start asking questions. Asking questions actually opens our mind up so that we're not closed and it's like it's a freeing feeling, because other than that, it's like a prison. If you're kind of stuck in mainstream conditioning, and you're stuck in kind of the 3D kind of world and can't see beyond that, that just is a prison. It is a prison. And so, spirituality versus religion is also growing far, far more. There's nothing, each to their own. Religion is a wonderful thing, but it's not so wonderful when it's like you can do this and you can't do that, and you can't do this and you can do that. It's conditioning, and it keeps us kind of low. Don't spread your wings and don't fly. Don't go further than this. So this is just my opinion, and I know that it might not be what everybody wants to hear, but the answer to the question is absolutely going in the right direction. I don't believe that it will be this year, but I absolutely do believe that it is. We are so enlightened now. I would say there's very few people that haven't had that spiritual awakening inside. Some are slower to use it in an everyday setting, but most people have had that feeling. And believe it or not, when you watch TikTok, little kind of like little reels on Facebook or shorts on, and you get that heartwarming video that you're watching, don't think that isn't creating a very spiritual vibrational energy. It's massive, and it can be as simple as that. Somebody who had a rock hard heart, who was very kind of closed in and didn't want to kind of feel kind of that love energy, and then all of a sudden they just melt because there's something wonderful happening on those reels. So yeah, it is so close, Angie, honestly, but there is a long way to go before everybody is. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree, and like you said,
it's so funny. So I pushed you at the cat in there.
and like you said, I do believe, spirituality is the new religion. Basically, so many people are spiritual, and whether you're religious or not, that's okay. It doesn't matter either way. My parents are Christians. I was raised in a Methodist church. I just don't happen to be Christian myself. I do believe in an all-loving higher source, creator. But it's as long as you have that belief that there is something, and even if you're agnostic, I respect that too. That's your beliefs. Who am I to tell you that you're wrong? It's not my place to say. Anyway, let's move on to our next question. Spirituality is an amazing thing, and that's what brought all of us here together with In5d, and sending much love to all of you. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, hon.
Definitely. I'm just letting people know that I've added those two there. So if there's anybody else, please let me know, and I'll colour it all in print later.
All right. Our next question comes from Linda, and she's asking, will EBS, the Emergency Broadcast System, happen before the end of September? Will it happen in August? I drew cards, and no. Gosh, I wish I had better cards on this one too. No, I don't see that happening before August or September. Sorry, it'd be sweet if it did. But then again, I mean, if it did, that could be Biden doing it and instituting martial law. But I do see transition and change coming, and it's going to be benevolent. It's going to be a very positive change. It'll be after that time. It's going to happen, but it won't happen before the end of September. I'm not getting that. Sorry, Linda. That's all I have.
I was in the middle of doing my pendulum. you keep doing that. You're so funny. I was in the middle of doing my pendulum. I couldn't just, So
Oh, okay.
The pendulum. I didn't have a chance to read the pendulum, so I'll do that in a minute. I did the dice on that, and the dice said number 7. 7 is a gamble. So it's that basically means either way. It's not really saying yes or no. That's why I thought I'll ask the pendulum. So I will do that. Okay. So let's have a look. Okay. So will the EBS happen before the end of September? Now my pendulum is a circle for yes and back and forth for no. Before the end of September. Before September. The end of September. The EBS. Can you make that clearer, please? Wow, it really doesn't want to move. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the chain there, but that doesn't want to move. So that means it's undecided. So I feel that it's like war, spiritual war. You can't really tell because things are fluid. Things can change, and in a moment they can just change. So I do believe that it's going to happen, and I believe that we're all going to. They started us off with we never get those. Okay, we never get like the group warnings. We don't have that in England, and then all of a sudden, a few months ago, they then started it off. That's getting us ready for something. So, and I feel that is going to be worldwide. That there will be an announcement, and it will be a world announcement that everybody will be. This is what has been going on. So the truth is going to come out. I think that we are so close. I know everyone's been saying it for years and years and years, but we have to see this has to happen in Biden's watch, the collapse of the monetary system, and he can't go on much longer. Sorry, but he can't. Can he break it? Be interesting to see what this debate thing's going to be going ahead. I think at the last minute, how can it? I just don't know how it can. So
right.
Anyway, over to you, my love.
All right. I agree. It's going to be interesting. I wonder what doppelganger or person wearing a mask or who the fucktard is going to be on Thursday night that is showing up in Biden's place. Right?
With Biden, who, if he is actually run by the black hats, they would have someone else playing the Biden character if they wanted to win this election, truthfully.
True.
If they did,
yeah,
they wouldn't have this Biden. They wouldn't. And so this Biden is run by the white hats. It's a white hat op to make, it's him just looking so bad and it being so ridiculous. They're sitting in a room discussing what crazy thing Biden's going to do next, and how is he going to get away with it, and will they work it out anytime soon? That's what's going on, and that is what's going on. So him bending forward and trying to shite on stage, do you know what I mean, was just one of the things that they said, yeah, go on, do that next time. This is a joke. This is an absolute joke. So I believe that any time that he speaks clearly, that is the black hat. Any time that he does something crazy, that's the white hat. Biden. So there are two. That's just my opinion. That's what I think.
I think there's at least two. And, the mainstream media is in damage control right now, saying that, now they're cheap fakes and deep fakes and stuff like that. And it's bullshit. They can't cover for him anymore. Crazy.
No, because the media are working for the black hat. So yeah.
Got another one for the healing list from Mel. Add her Aunt Helene to the list.
Will do.
Ali is so amazing for doing this list, this book, this healing book. It's up to 14 pages, 15.
Can I show you guys? It started on the 4th of January, 2024. Okay, that's when it started. But look.
Wow. And almost, yes, it's going to be 7 months. Wow. 7 months. How many pages? We're on the 14th now?
This is I'm 14 now, 14.
So that's 2 pages a month.
All those names, even back in January, all of these people on this list get the same energy all the time. It's continually pulsing the energy. This is for good luck. This is for, panic attacks. This is good for, feeling depressed. This is good for anything. So mind, body, soul, spirit, anything, and pets. So don't feel embarrassed about putting your name down on it. Don't feel embarrassed about asking me a second time or third time to put your name down. If it's still continuing, you need more.
You and I are on there. We're on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fuck yeah. So, yeah, done deal. Mel. Sally says, hey guys, it's tough. Please lighten up the medical community. She's still in pain. We'll message you. Please put protection around me.
Just did that.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Adding you now as well.
I'm not going to GSIC. I can't afford it. Money's really tight for me. I would love to have gone, but I can't. Hey, Brian, upstate New York, coming in from Syracuse, joining us here on YouTube. And Lisa Hoffman. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
So Kimberly says Nino's show with Alpha is a must-see. All right.
I haven't watched it all. I only watched up to the Biden thing. Sorry, Baldwin.
Jeremiah says, thank you profusely, Greg and Ali. You're very welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
Shirley Stricker says, keep the hope alive. Man, that's what we do here. We're the epitome of hope and positivity. We do cover some stuff that we got to cover, but in the end, we win. We all know that. We all feel that we're on that precipice of something incredible happening.
I agree.
Yeah. There's our fairy godmother. Lydia, how are you,
Lydia? Oh, I knew it was Lydia as you said it. Hey, Lydia.
And as I put in the chat, can you all please send Ali loving healing energy for her pain? Thank you. You two are so cute, says Shirley. I know someday I will meet my prince. We're putting that energy out for you too, for that to happen. We hope so too.
Yes, don't forget about the In5d community, the community page, or I can't remember, In5d community on Facebook. Okay,
Yeah.
type in In5d community. This chat needs to continue over there so that you can then get to
Yeah.
know each other. You can, ask questions. Where are you coming from? Where are you? That sort of thing. And please put your photograph up there and let people know I'm single. Hey guys, is there any other single people here? Don't be bashful. Get it out there. That's what I say.
You're not single.
I'm
You
not
said I'm
single. I'm very much happy. Very happy.
I'm teasing you. Sally
I
says,
will
please put
send
my
them.
Charlotte on the healing list, and for her eyes to be opened. We'll message you, Ali. Bless you both. Aw. I don't think they glow in the dark, but they might. I don't know. Carol Cahill. 3 days. Any truth about this? Have you heard of? I've heard about the 3 days of darkness, and the biblical things and all that.
A long time ago. Yeah, long time ago. Yeah.
I haven't heard anything recently about it. We can take a look in the cards and see what they say. Is there any truth about it?
I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. I guess in the intent of the question, is there any truth about it? I'd say yes, it has happened. That has happened in the past. There was 3 days of darkness. And I think that has to do with the pole shift. As a matter of fact, I just saw an article and I bookmarked it, something I'd like to talk about on one of my, just when I come on and chat with you guys about random stuff. That's one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, is about how the scientists had said, they said that the Earth's core has changed in its movement and it's slowing the Earth down, which means the days are going to start getting a little bit longer. And if the days are slowing down, it means the Earth is slowing down, and eventually, this is not a good thing. It's nothing that we have to worry about in our future, but eventually, if the Earth's slowing down, I mean, it's not going to end in a happy place. We'll put it that way. And plus, you got the pole shift and all that stuff. Don't have to worry about it in our lifetimes, so don't worry about that. Is there truth about the 3 days of darkness? Yeah, there is. It has happened before. It will happen again. As a matter of fact, they've proven through ice core samples and the magnetics within lava, the direction of the Earth. They've proven, Michael Tessarian has talked about this in his presentations, that there were times where the sun rose in the west and set in the east. Native Americans will tell you the same thing. I'm going to be putting together some articles about some prophecies that are coming out recently, and stay tuned to In5d about that. But yeah, you might want to look in. Yeah, make sure you pay close attention, because there's some big stuff coming out that'll be publishing on In5d. Also, while Ali's gone, hang on. Yeah, while Ali's gone, I'm going to tell you about something. This is why we were a little late. Got some big news coming up on In5d. Today, I just purchased the domain for in5d.vip. And it's going to be a completely ad-free website. Every article on there will have an audio. And I'm hoping that I can allow you guys to make your own playlists. Like if there's a number of articles that you want to hear, just, kind of like a podcast. As a matter of fact, I might make them all into like a podcast kind of thing. But yeah, every article will be also, you'll have the option to play it through. And I can even, with this program, there's like all these great narrators that I can choose to narrate and it doesn't sound like computer generated at all. They came a long way. So we're going to have that. There's also going to be a section on guided meditations, tutorials on there, classes that you can take, and this all included. This is like it's a membership kind of thing, but it's going to be very affordable. We're also going to be inviting guest writers, and you'll have posting privileges. So we will still keep some stuff free on there. Like some articles and stuff like that will still be free, but In5d.com will still be In5d what it is. It's got 5,600 articles and thousands of videos and all that stuff on there. But I'm kind of transitioning over into In5d.vip. That's going to be the new hangout. And everything will be there, ad-free for our paid members. And then the free stuff, there might be an ad or two here and there just to help pay for overhead, because I'm paying $270 a month for just my server, and I don't make that. It's hard to make ends meet when you got to pay that out every month. So this will help.
We're not going to put all that energy in. This is going to be so good.
It's going to be huge.
So good. Exactly.
It's going to be huge.
I'm going to be teaching some classes. You're going to be teaching some classes. So yeah.
And you'll find them exclusively there. So check that out. Anyway, you have a question about the 3 days of darkness to answer.
I love that, man. I do. I do. I think, you've worked so hard on In5d, and all that content that's still out there. That's still, anybody can put anything in that search and they're going to find information on that. That's amazing. But to put them in podcasts so that people can listen to them while they're doing, whatever. It's massive. It's massive. You told me last night, and they told me the name of it today. I've been buzzing ever since. I'm really excited.
Well, I just did the numbers. I've got over 5,600 articles in 15 years. That's over one article a day for every day for 15 years. That's averaging every day.
Wow.
That's how much stuff I have on In5d, and I'm going to be re-releasing some of that stuff now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be, while I'm re-releasing it, I'm going to be reformatting it as well and bringing a lot of this stuff over to In5d.vip and adding the voice to it. So it's like you want a bedtime story, click on that article, close your eyes, listen to it, have amazing dreams. So, we could do a marketplace there too. That'd be great too. Marketplace for people that have.
Oh, yeah.
Or, wow, this is just coming to me.
Yeah.
A forum for the paid users. That way, no one's going to spam a forum that pays for the user.
Yeah.
You can have a forum there where people can just talk and freely talk about whatever it is they want. And within that forum, we could do like a marketplace where people, if they have stuff they want to sell or artwork, whatever services, they can do that there.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge, super mega site. So I can't wait to get started on In5d.vip. Stay tuned for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So good. So good. Yeah. And he so deserves it. He so deserves it. So is there any truth about the 3 days of darkness? Okay. So what I got before. There was this keeps coming out, so it will go quiet, and then it will come back out again. So before, when there it was, I think Biden got in, and everybody was absolutely distraught, and Trump went quiet after he left the White House. Everybody was expecting Biden to be arrested. Everybody was expecting all of this. It didn't happen. Everybody was bereft. So that was the darkness. That was the darkness. That is how people felt. That nobody knew what was going on. There was some truthers out there who had been told everybody, and I think they were told. I truly do. I think a lot of those truthers were actually told that that there was going to be mass arrests, and that was the start of it. And I believe that something happened, and I believe that was blackmail about what they're going to do with the population of people. And I believe that there was something massive happening, and they had to do this slow drip feed, and there was many different parts to it. This is a spiritual war. This has never been done to this extent ever before on this earth. Okay, never been done. Spirit have never seen us get to this point. They've seen us get near to it, but they've never seen us get. So these 3 days of darkness can be to do with a feeling. Does that make sense? A feeling of darkness. But we could put that 3 days of darkness to anything. Darkness can mean a shift when they actually bring in free energy. There may be 3 days of darkness there. So I don't think the 3 days of darkness just means one thing. I think there's many different reasons, many different things. So there is yes truth in the answer. There is yes, there's truth in 3 days of darkness, but it can mean many, many different things at the same time. Yeah. Well, I get.
I love that interpretation. It could be other things other than what we've been told about what's historically has happened. So that's a great answer. Thank you, my love. We got 2 more questions, and we're going to wrap it up after that. So thank you, everyone, for who's been giving us all your questions and stuff. And just a reminder, we're going to be coming back on at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and 3 a.m. UK on Rumble. So if you're watching on Facebook, that link is up here. If you're watching on YouTube, that link is down here. Be sure to join us. Our last 2 questions, we're probably going to bundle them together because they're one right after another, and they're both related to each other. So Leanne is asking, will there be an election in November? And then Chrissy says, whoever wins the election, do you see them passing after they get into office? So I'll handle this one first. Will there be an election in November? I've got, yeah. There's we got your 2 candidates there. We got the change of, it's gonna transition from one to the other. Trump's going to win this handily. I see celebration going on here. And then in regard to whoever wins the election, do you see them passing? No, I see Trump winning, and he's got the world. So, and I think that his intentions in his heart are for the world, not just the United States. And a lot of people that aren't from the United States feel that as well. He's one of us for all of us, not just the United States. So that's what I have. Very good news. Great way to end it up on my end. We'll see what Ali has to say. Oh, I think she's making something to drink. She's shuffling her cards. I'm giving a play-by-play announcement. Okay.
It was black screen, and it was just going round and round and round. This is glitter.
I know. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can. You're back. You're here.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just do this really quick. Yes, there will be an election in November, and I do, everything is pointing yes to Trump. Okay, getting in, and I feel that the black hats also know that this is going to happen. This is why they're absolutely panicking. Do you see them passing after they get into office? I don't see passing, no, but then I don't see passings anyway. Don't usually tell me much about passings. Yeah, Trump is in, and I don't even know if Biden will reach the finish line on that either. Just really not sure. So it's everything. This is. Remember, this is, to me, this is a movie. And the movie is funneling people in to wanting a better life for everybody. So making it absolutely clear just how bad things can be with these dictators. And all of these dictators all together have been playing the game perfectly. And so, it's triggering everybody. And it's got to the point where I believe, even if somebody says, I'm a Biden supporter, I'm a Biden supporter, I'm a Biden supporter, I think they're going to click Trump in that booth. That's exactly what I believe. So it's going to be Trump all the way. And that's not just me, wanting that, because I do want that, because it does affect the whole world, whatever he's doing and what the big plan is. That it's not just that. I've been told that. I've been told that all along. So yeah, there you
go. Right on. All right.
And Lauren, I've got the healing as well, Lauren. Okay.
Okay. Better late than never, Claudette. Thank you for joining us. Oops, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, it was. I was. Sorry, I was just letting Lauren know that I've put her. I'm going to be putting her down on there. Was there something else there? Because I didn't see that one.
No.
Yeah, you showed me a couple of people that wanted to be put on there.
I did.
Oh wow! Well done, Renee. Yeah, well done, Renee.
Yes, good job, Renee. And please continue to pray for Mary C. and Marie S.
I'll put them down again, Leanne. Okay, so yeah, I'll put them down again for that.
Okay. I decree and declare Ali pain-free in the name of love. Aw.
Thank you. Thank you, Renee.
You can help bend with me. I don't know. Where's it at? I'm not sure where the GSIC is this year. Hi to PD.
Hey, that might be an idea.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe. And more loving, healing energy being sent to you. And Tucker channel, Let the Angels, talking about the 3 days. Yes, it is so we go inside and come together telepathically in new timelines. I'm down with that. I'm great. I'm great if that happens. Yeah,
oh yeah.
Bring it on.
Yep.
Jeremiah sending you energy. Oh, thank you. We're excited about this. We are excited about In5d.vip. It's got a nice ring to it. In5d.vip. Bam. It's just It just sounds right. Yeah.
Yep. It does.
Lisa sending you
look. for you, brother.
Good for us, everyone.
I won't do that because we're so delayed. Yeah.
That's all right, Leanne. Thank you. VIP. Angie.
Thank you.
I prefer listening to audio rather than reading. Okay, perfect. Hi, Bodhi. Hi. Coming in a little late. That's all right. We appreciate it.
While,
Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Rising tide lifts all boats. Yeah. And great news for us.
Yep.
Going 5D. Right on. So we're all caught up. We got like half an hour before we have to come back on. But it'd be nice to let you get a little rest. Is there anything you want to wrap up on?
I'm so honestly, I just want to say to everybody, I know it is so boring to have to ask for healing every time I'm live. I cringe at having to do that, or when Greg does it, I'm like, oh no, not again, please don't tell anybody. And I know that you do it all with love, and but I just wanted you to know that I appreciate you all, and thank you for not being bored with sending me healing. I appreciate you all.
We love you, and that's why we do what we do for you.
I'll put Linda Hoffman on there.
All right. Yes, just stay tuned. I've updated In5d.com on the cell version, so you should get a little bit better results on the cell. Should be quicker, faster if you're visiting on a cell phone. And hopefully you guys can join us in about half an hour. That link's up here on Rumble, down here on YouTube. And Allie's got one more thing she wants to say, where she's just pointing up and down. Who's that?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? Can I?
Yeah, of course.
I forgot. Can I say? I've got a workshop coming up. It's for tarot tuition. So if you want to find out more and you fancy learning the tarot, then please let me know. Perhaps I can send Greg some information so we can put it in the write-up here, maybe under the video, or I can put it under the video, the information if you wanted to sign up. Yeah.
All right. And then that'll do it for me. You guys, I have nothing left to say except a lot to say on Rumble, just not here.
Yes.
So on behalf of my lovely, sexy goddess of a wife, Ali, I'm Greg, and we're both sending you lots and lots of, that's that sexy woman. We're sending you tons of love and light from our heart to yours. So hopefully we'll see you guys on Rumble shortly. Take care, everyone. Peace.